All right, guys, so we're getting ready to head out to the gym. Today's gonna be back day. We did legs yesterday. We're gonna do our cardio after the lift. Usually I fast before, I usually do my cardio fasted, but today, since it's Saturday, we got up a little later and did our check-in, progress pics, and all that stuff. I went ahead and had my lighter meal, which was oatmeal, overnight oats, and some fruit and 2 whole eggs. That was my first meal. And then we're gonna go ahead and get the lift in. Also had a cup of coffee. So I'm actually thinking this lift is gonna be legendary, but yeah, getting ready to go get that lift in. We're gonna head down to PF, Planet Fitness, and then yeah, I'll try to vlog the whole day if possible, but the goal is to at least get you guys some footage at the gym. I gotta get used to vlogging again, guys. I mean, I do a lot of vlogging on the wrestling channel with the kids, and they're kind of like the main character on that, so I don't do a lot of talking except for when I'm asking questions. But yeah, I will tell you guys, today the progress pics went well. Sitting at like 269.4 or 2? 4. Okay. Yeah, so 269.4. And I've probably said this a few times. I'm not in a rush to get to like 220 or 250 or anything like that. I want to keep as much size as possible, but also be in a cut, which puts me in like a weird spot. It's not overly challenging, but it's like mentally I have to be patient. I have to be patient because, you want to see that scale drop. You want to see some crazy progress, but at the same time, that scale can drop real fast and you can lose a lot of muscle and be in a situation where you're kind of fighting yourself, because now you're getting to that like skinny fat phase, and now you need to go even deeper to get the definition and stuff that you really desire, So just taking my time with it, enjoying the process. The foods that I eat, I really genuinely enjoy them. Obviously it's not the same as going to B-dubs or Roosters and stuff like that, but it's not like I'm forcing down meals I don't like. And that's one of the biggest changes with this meal plan that I've created. This stuff I would eat even if I wasn't, trying to cut, Now, would it be my first option when I go to maintenance? Probably not. But if this was something that like I could eat for dinner, some beef and cabbage and rice, yeah, I could definitely do that. If somebody's like, yeah, I made some, dinner and this is what we're having, yeah, I could do that. And then I'm also having like smoked chicken. I've got a smoker. That was one of the investments that I bought, going into this cut, was like, how can I make this easier? I bought a smoker, guys. Obviously I can smoke brisket, obviously I can smoke chicken, turkey, sausage, you name it. But I mostly smoke chicken thighs. There's been a couple occasions where I've made like brisket, pork butt and stuff like that, just to kind of see how it would turn out. But since we've been really locked in, it's mostly just been chicken thighs. And that's a game changer. That has been a game changer. Obviously I used to grill the chicken before, and that was cool too, but I like the smoke right now. And I still have a grill if I want to switch it up. And then obviously we have the oven. We can bake chicken. I do a lot of ground beef too. Usually I have beef, chicken, eggs, all in one day. So I'm not just eating like the same thing all day. I'm having different protein sources. Yeah, so I'll cut y'all back on once we get done with the workout. Or actually, I'll see y'all in the gym. All right, babe. So what do you think about Planet Fitness?
I think we're gonna get in and have a great workout.
Got you some gum?
Got some gum.
Yeah, what kind of gum we got there?
We like the extra, what is that?
no weights. We're gonna do that first. You're doing good. Let's get bent over a little bit more. Chest up, yep. Yep. How you feel?
Good.
Okay. So since she's going first, basically we put the 10s on there, and then I'm gonna add the 25s when I go, and then I'm gonna peel the 25s off and add just like another 5 when she goes for a second set. I want you a little bit more over the bar. There you go, keep going. Yep, there we go. So we want her over the bar so we can really target them lats. Step forward, yep. Boom. Right there. So there we go. I'm actually going to do underhand. The homie only got 25s on there too. So, I mean, it's no joke over there on that hack squat. You know what I mean? It'll humble you, you know what I mean?
Truly.
Yeah, it's like feeling a little shaky. Usually, you know, when we lift, it's well into the evening. And, you know, we just ate like maybe, what, 20 minutes ago? I don't know if like that's, but I do feel a little shaky, and I don't normally feel shaky. It could just be my nerves, you know what I mean? Because we're trying to do this camera thing in here. Do you normally do more than one?
I have no clue.
You normally just do one?
Maybe.
We'll start off with yours at 1, so we're not immediately racking.
These.
I try to keep the same brand weights on there. I'm just a little, you know, whatever, but
No, I feel the same way.
like I know there's some different specs between manufacturers, but it's not really the end of the world, but I try to keep it consistent. But hey, it is. Still feeling a little shaky.
Can we get you some water?
Alright guys, I had to take a little brief moment to get my bearings. I was feeling a little shaky. I got some water. Feel better now. Whew. If I'm gonna pass out, it'll be this one. I don't know if we've done 315 before. This thing only weighs 20 pounds, so it's not quite 315. This is the rear deltoid. We did some shoulders yesterday with back. I don't know how. No, we didn't do shoulders with back yesterday. We did legs yesterday, but we don't always do this on back day. but I'm incorporating it with back day. I'm gonna set it deep so we hit more of the rear deltoids and not so much like low back. At 115 before, we're gonna keep it at 115. Keep her 5 on there. We're going up 5 pounds, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it from 5 on the knob to 10 on the knob, but we're still at that 115 mark. This is a small group of muscles. It's the delts and the traps. A lot of little muscles in there. We don't need to go crazy. We just want that stimulation. You know what I mean? We gotta get that stimulation. So that's what we're here to do. A lot of structure up in there. A lot of structure. With some pull-ups. And then what we're gonna do is after we're done with the pull-ups, we're gonna go ahead and do like some bicep exercises like this, probably from the low. May even get on there and do some back like this too. You know what I mean? But if we're already doing this, I don't know if I'm gonna do the cable back. Guys, so we finishing up with some cardio, just some incline work, walking. I'll hit this for about 30 minutes. Usually I do the rower, but you know, today we got the lift in already. We're just gonna finish it off with some cardio, head to the house, get that food, man, and finish up our day. I'll catch y'all back on in a minute. All right, guys, so I almost forgot to show you this. I wanted to show you guys what I'm having after the workout. I'm having some coleslaw with some chicken. This is smoked chicken. This is the chicken I was telling y'all about. I made this on the smoker. And then the tortilla. So these tortillas are a little different. High fiber, you know, it's supposed to be keto and all that other stuff. All I really am concerned about is just keeping the carbs down a little bit, keeping them down. But either way, I ain't too pressed about it. This is what we having. Yeah. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I had 2 of them. And then later on today, I'm gonna have some rice with beef and cabbage. I really, really enjoy eating cabbage, so the coleslaw fits right in. I never used to like coleslaw, but on this cut, I really enjoyed the coleslaw. I did warm up the chicken. The coleslaw is cold and the tortilla is just like room temp. But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you guys are rocking with it.